my god, it's black.
Yeah. I'ma hang out with the misfits. Break bread with the peasants. Spend time with the loners. Raise hell up in heaven. Pick up with the dropouts. Get high with the have-nots. Stand up for the weak ones. Go to war with the standouts. I'ma get lit for the dark ones. I'ma get high for the dope fiends. I'ma get rich on you broke hoes.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of CRX-Pert. If you watched my last video, we installed tent on the wife's CRX yesterday. So, I didn't have enough time yesterday to install the seats like I said I was going to. So today, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be installing her NRG Prism seats, and it's going to be awesome. So let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to start over here on the passenger side. These seats are actually really nice. There's really nothing wrong with them. This one's got a small tear here on the seat. And that one over there has got the typical driver's side wear, but it's really not that bad on it. These are actually some of the most pristine seats that I've seen here in Colorado. But the wife, she wants to kind of do a little bit more of like kind of like my style in the car. So we're going to go ahead and pull these out. We're going to store them away for another day, and who knows, maybe they'll go into another CRX that I possibly am going to look at today. So yeah, we'll go check that out later. But yeah, as of right now, what we need to do is there's a 12-inch or 12-millimeter bolts here, and there's one other here underneath that cover as well. We got to remove those, scoot the seat forward, and I believe there's two more 12-millimeter bolts on the back side of this seat. So let's get to that and get this seat out. Okay, so on the back side we got another cover here and another one right over there. So we just got to pop these covers off just like we did that front one. Two more bolts underneath there, and this seat will come right out. Okay, got the seat out. Man, this thing is so nice. I love this seat. This is actually the one that came in my car, but then I went to the Red Brides, which these are super sexy. I love them. So let's get hers unboxed. I'm going to show you what they look like for the grand revealing. And yeah. There we have them. Whoo! These things are beautiful. Check out this back. Sparkly. The NRG brackets. Oh yeah, this is gonna be sweet. Let's put the brackets on it, throw it in the car. Okay, so as far as mounting brackets, I just bought these ones off of eBay. I think they were like 60 bucks for both of them. It already has the NRG rails on it. So these are basically just what bolts up to the bottom of those rails and makes everything fit to the seat. But I did realize that they did not send me bolts for these. So I'm going to have to go through my bolt bin, see if I got 8 nuts and bolts to transfer over to these that are going to be the right sizes. Also, she doesn't have harnesses at the moment, so we're going to have to utilize this bracket here and somehow remove the seat belt piece off of this one, which I have not done before, but it can't be that hard. So we need to mount this onto that bracket so she could still use her stock seat belts for now until we get her some Takatas. Okay, so it looks like to get the seat belt piece off of the stock seat, it's just this one bolt right here. Can't tell right now, it kind of looks like a 3/4, but that definitely goes through all of that. I'm going to try removing that and see what happens. That's exactly what it was. I mean, it was a 17 up here, but as soon as you get that all loosened up, there's a couple of lock washers or whatever in there. You can just kind of pop those out, and then seatbelt portion comes right out, which is awesome. Well, kind of comes right out, but it still comes with this stock connector in here that we can use on the next seats. Alright, so I searched my nuts and bolts bin. I have anything that I was comfortable using, especially because these are going on the bottom of the seats. For her to get in an accident, this is what's going to be holding her, her seat in place. So I ended up taking the Harley down to Ace Hardware, and I bought some grade 8 nuts and bolts and washers with lock washers. So these should be perfectly fine. These should be more than enough strength. Grade 8's about as strong as you can get, at least from regular stores like we all have. So these should be perfectly fine. So I'm going to go ahead and mount these bolts up to that frame that we were just looking at before, and we're going to get this bad boy into the car. Got the bracket mounted on. That was really easy. Just put those through with the lock washer on the bottom. I actually really like these brackets though off eBay, because this bolt right here is the factory bolt that we took off of the other seat, off the factory seat, and it screws right into this bracket. I just got a washer that I put in between there just to make it all snug so it can sit where we want it to. I ran the cable back through the other side and underneath the seat, so that way we could have the seatbelt alarm system and stuff. I don't know why we need that, but we're going to have it just to keep it OEM. So, that's awesome. Alright, team. I got the seats in. I'm going to show you what they look like. Now, don't mind all the stuff on the floor. I'm still doing other things in here, and I'm not quite ready to clean up yet. But, I will reveal how they look in the car. I'm pretty stoked about it. Check this out. Woo! What? Those are clean. Oh man, I bet the wife is gonna be pumped. Hell yeah. Well, I gotta wait for her to get home just to make sure that this seat here is adjusted far enough forward. I gave it a rough estimate on where I think that she sits. I'm probably wrong, but that's okay. It's a good guess. So yeah, thank each and every one of you for watching the channel. It really means the world to me. I'm really excited that I'm able to share my builds with you guys and have you all comment on what's going on and what you think about the videos. I know I've helped out a lot of you guys already according to the comments, and that makes me excited. So stay tuned. We got a lot more coming on these cars. They're not near close to being done. So yeah, I'm not sure what's up next. We will figure that out though. I'll catch you next time though. Thanks so much.